Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 1 between Herr Robert and Farid Rommel in the Season 10 Steel Division 2 SDL League. Let's dive right in. So I was just talking about in a recent cast how I've never seen anyone play on this map, and here we are again on Ostrowno with Herr Robert in the red on the left playing 84 Strelki on the Maverick Income. And on the right we have Farid Rommel playing 122nd Infantry, also on the Maverick Income. So very interesting choice here from Farid. I like 122nd, but it's not really a really highly rated division. It does have the Krupp guns and some good 2K stuff, support weapons, nothing in the tank department though, and a lot of Focke-Wulfs and stuff. 84 Strelki, a very strong division, considered one of the strongest right now. Surprised that was let through bans. So it should be interesting. Let's zoom in here. We have a T-34 coming in. Up north here for Herr Robert. Then we have PTRS, Ogden Machiki, OB-25 assault gun, more flamers, sniper, T-34 again, SG-43, Avto, and Sapari Locks. Then here in the center, we have PTRSs, a bunch of Ogden Machiki, the rest of them basically, sniper, a Sapari Locks, a Avto, Gavardi DP, T-34, and OB-25. And down south we have a Cherno. And over here on Farid Rommel's side, we have an IG-33 right off the bat, a Suomepoosid, excuse me, Lahitorunta, more Suomepoosids, and then basically almost all of them he's got, and a Pioneer. Then we have a Takampuya, the double sniper. These things are absolutely disgusting. A Grenadier, MG42, and a Stug 3. And then we have another Takampuya, a Pionieri, IG-33, Suomepoosid, and Grenadier, along with another Pionieri. And that's it. And way down south, the Grenadier, Panzerfaust. So very interesting. 122nd, a hybrid of Finnish and German units. Its infantry are all mostly low quality units, Grenadiers and the like, but you do get this card of Suomepoosids, which he's bringing in A phase, which means he gets very limited number of them, but they're basically Yaakari, which are of course incredible at CQC. And then, yeah, so we have a Ju-87 and a BF-109 right at the start too here for Farid, which explains his lower count on the ground. And if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to grow the channel, and consider checking out that Patreon or dropping a super thanks if you have a few dollars and you love the channel. Thanks a bunch, and here we go. So Ju-87 is successfully making its run. Nope, it failed. Oh, that's so frustrating. I mean, you can complain that it's a bit cheesy to do, but on the flip side, if you're paying the points to do it, it's really annoying when it doesn't, like, happen. Ground attack vehicle does kill one of the M2s and unloads a few others. So that was actually really nice. The M2's hard to kill with the ground attack plane. So I don't know if he accidentally chose that one. It's kind of surprising if he did. Double sniper Takampuya, though, getting caught out, and it's going to do very little damage here, unfortunately. These things can kill transports and everything, so kind of a little bit of a waste there for him. Ju-87 going after that OB-25. If he can kill it, that'd be a nice kill, because the OB-25 is very good, but the retreat comes down too soon. Cannot finish off. I don't think it would have, but it did not anyway. And we do have this, again, this weird, like, what do you do down here? It's just kind of stupid. Like, what do you do with these flags? You post up some troops and stand them there. Stug 3 should match up, of course, really well versus T-34 out in the open. 84th, though, with some IS-2s and things. This Ju-87 continues to be unmolested here. Double 37 mil coming in. And the Ju-87 does finish off that OB-25, so nice kill there. Does fly off the wrong direction, though. If Herr Robert decides to unload his 37 mils right now, he will stop this in its tracks. But he decides to get him up. No, he's not going much further. Ju-87 should get one more attack run in, I would think. Sniper, though, moving out of line of sight, so it doesn't really have his target anymore. And Farid leaving this flag here completely open to capture. Little odd. All he needs to do is post up an infantry unit right here, and he should be able to control this quite easily. IG-33 spotting some Gavardi on the hill. Oh, the sniper was still spotted out. Ju-87 finishes it off. Going for a straight on with the Yak-1B. Does kill it. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. Yeah, you got to be careful, guys. When you have these, like, it's not common we see them, but these ground attack planes, if you send a fighter after them and they head on, the ground attack plane will kill it. They have way heavier armaments. They have a lot of guns on them. That's why they actually can do some damage to the ground. This is really bad, actually. The 37 mil is caught off by the Stug 3. This would be massive, killing even one of these off. Cutting the AA ability in half. T-34 moving in desperately to try to stop this. It's probably sacrificial, but at this range, the Stug 3 should win. Is he going to go after it? He is. He's moving to get it. He does not want to let such a fat prize go. Problem is, the Stug 3 does not do incredible damage at long range. Oh no, it's gotten held up by the Cherno. IG-33 should chunk those out. P90 pushing to get into this forest. Should do okay there. And it looks like Herr Roberts decided to make no contest of this flag area up here. Suwon would wipe anything out in that forest, so you should be able to just chill there the rest of the game. Although Sapperdogs definitely capable of fighting in the woods, though they only have one flamer. They are not Sturmoviki Rocks. Sturmoviki Rocks being completely dedicated CQC units that can absolutely annihilate things with their, what, 6 submachine guns and double flamer. This 2-gun does get unloaded in time. Farid needs to back that Stug 3 up. This is not a fight he wants. Does land a hit, but that's still not a good fight. Stug 3 bounces the first shot. What's it doing? Oh no, it retargeted the T-34. Now he's backing up. Now he's trying to get away. Oh, and down it goes. That was rough. Yeah, that was not a fight. I don't know if he didn't see it, but if he did decide to commit to that fight, I don't agree with that choice from the get-go, even without the T-34. Grenadier's trying to push in now too, but this 2 is now in position. He needs an yep, there it is. He needs an IG-33 to help, like, stop this so he can open this reinforcement road back up and get into position. OB-25 gonna do the honors, though, anyway, it looks like, with its magical heat shell that seems to hit and kill way more often than it should. Grenadier pushing a little... This feels unnecessary. Stug 3 hitting that Sapperdy Rocks. Grenadier fighting the Sapperdy Rocks, which is actually not a great fight, especially with a double star, because it has 2 machine guns, but a Grenadier with the help of the Stug 3 does win out the day. IS-2, first one coming in here. Now again, 122nd does have the PaK-43 Krupp, which is an even better version of the PaK-43, firing at a higher rate of fire. So it does have answers to this, most certainly. But 84th does have a card of ISU-152s, which will prove to be problematic if Herr Robert can use them properly and, like, keep them out of range of those Krupps. IG-33 moving forward. Spotting out, I'm assuming, the T-34. Takahon Puya wanted to kill that in the transport. Would have been much more helpful. Ju-87 coming in for that OB-25. Immediately retreated. The evac on the Ju-87 going the wrong direction. It will die for sure. No way it's surviving double 2-star 37 mils. Yep, down it goes. Even 1 probably would have killed it. Oh, but the IG-33 getting a kill on that 37 mil. Nice kill there. 100% worth it. Those Ju-87s not expensive and not exactly pivotal to winning this game. So really nice trade there. And Farid under a little pressure down here on this flag. Stug 3 versus T-34 does get a pen first. T-34 hasn't even fired. So this should go very much in the Stug 3's favor. Bounce. Whoa, okay. Really cannot believe that bounced at this range. This is not far at all. There it is. Stug 3 successfully bounces again. Yak 1B comes in, kills the IG-33. Big loss there. Oof. PaK-40 on the hill, though. IS-2 in. It's going to be a problem. Ognamachiki going down, Suwon and Pianiti doing what they need to do. These Finnish infantry are fantastic. It's the German infantry that are really lacking in this division. PaK-40 trying to finish off. Oh, just misses the ZIS-2. Oh, that's frustrating. Rage, rage, rage. Now, we all also on mirror income, important to notice, so like Farid picking up these early flags and stuff could be very deciding. Because it's so hard to get all this stuff back when things go wrong. There's not much holding Farid back over here except for some Ognamachiki. PaK-40 falling back as well. Does not want to rumble with that T-30, that IS-2 at max range. This Pianiti, you really want them to be in the woods, not on the edge here, because they have no machine gun. They're just rifles. They're no stronger than an Erzat at this range, firing just rifles. Needs to fall back. T-34E will ruin that. Now, he does have a heat shell, like heat grenade. Stug 3 pushing out. Not much to stop him, truth be told. Grenadier probably going to go down here. MG-42, though. Spots out the OB-25. That's nice. Killing that off would be huge. P80 taking a lot of damage, finally falls back. Down south, the extra machine guns fighting the Avtos there with the recon. Trying to force that out to get rid of this bulge. I mean, so far, Farid's trades have seemed a little bit stronger than Robert's. Here comes a Pack 43 already. The nice thing is you get 2 cards of these, so you can bring it in A and B and have 6 of them in total. So, yeah. Really strong, 10 rounds a minute. It's not Rashidza level, but it's right next to it. Or is it Rashidza level? I think Rashidza's 12, if I'm remembering correctly. Pack 40's fire... Oh, no, yeah, so it's definitely not Rashidza level, but it is the same as a Pack 40, which is nuts. For a heavy AT gun. Avto finally gets pinned down, and its influence erased from the map. Stug 3 in position to cover off this reinforcement route. Will it kill one of these Chernos? It does get a kill. I mean, transport sniping Chernos isn't exactly like legendary, but killing them does mean they're dead. Yak 1B, very annoying. Big issue here with... Oh, wow, takes it down. Flak rolling did not have that much time on target. Must have got some nice crits there. Wow, that was like an insta-drop. Big issue for 120 seconds, AA. You know, you don't have a lot. I think you get a card of flak filling and a card of SDK of Z71. Now, if you have to be stuck with only a little bit of AA, that's a good little bit to be stuck with. But it's still very low numbers. Other issue is, again, of course, when you run out of Finnish infantry, it doesn't have very good infantry. You're down to, like, the junky German... you know, Grenadier squads and things like that. Not Panzergren, but Grenadier. This is not the range you want Sumo Puosids to be fighting. Their machine gun's not very good. Especially if you're not even using the semi-auto rifles. That's really bad. I like to bring the Sumo Puosids in B because I just want more of them because they are so deciding. They're so strong. IG-33 taking out those Chernos, blocking off any movement here. Takampuya spotting very nicely. Pack 40 moving back up into position here. T-34E catching out some infantry. P80 now finally down. Farid, though, doesn't need to be that aggressive. He's got a 13-11, and we're now into B phase. And remember, both players on this Maverick, so it's not like either player will have more points than the other at any point. Here comes an SDK of Z71 as well for this side, probably to protect the Pack 43 and Pack 40 that were both brought in. We do have a double Katusha, though, coming in. These are usually disappointing. To be honest with you, they usually fail miserably, but 2 of them might be able to pull something off. We will see. And with Farid bringing in a nice chunk of AA, he should be safe from the yak attacks. Yak attack. Cardiac, yak, 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 you ought to know by now. Good song. Anyway, wrong key. Apologies for anyone with perfect pitch. My bad. So anyway, yeah, so this should protect very well his heavier AT assets. The Katyushas will be the only way he has to crack open these AT guns, really. The ISU-152 would be the other one. Here comes the double Katyusha. Will do a lot of damage. I mean, this Takampuya probably going to die. I mean, stuff will be dying here. I would be shocked if it did not. But that would highlight how bad Katyushas are if nothing dies. Wow, this unit is so bad. Katyushas are so bad. Oh my god, nothing died. I can't believe nothing died. Oh my god. I mean, they got hurt, but that is not what you're going for. A 1 health AT gun or 1 health machine gun fires just as well as a 1 health, as a full health one. Wow. Just wow. Now, this Yak 1B will find some easy targets here in this target-rich northern environment. Oh yeah, easy wipe there. Yak 1B is very solid. Their bomb loadout is great. Not super expensive, very fast. JU-87, though, coming in to be a fighter? Question mark? Very confused. He hasn't even turned it off. He's literally just chasing after it. Really weird. Another 37 coming in. Stug 3 finds a line on the leader, but will die to the IS-2. That was a little overly aggressive there. IG-33 got moved, unfortunately, so now it's not hitting these Gavardi that it could have been hitting before. JU-87 now floating, discovering that there's no AA up north. Stug 3 supporting. There's a lot of infantry in this town, though. I don't see him getting into this town anytime soon. Pack 40. I'm not sure where it's going after. I would assume the leader, but maybe the AA. What? Oh, it's going after the Gavardia? That's lame. There we go. IG-33 back in action there. I think Farid has forgotten about his Ju-87. I'm not sure, though, but he did get a whole gaggle of grenadiers in here. And 3 grenadiers should do all right. That should do something. Pack 40 finding his 37 mil with the Krupp. That'd be very bad. Well, no, that's firing at the sniper. I apologize. Incorrect. Ooh, 37 mil going down. This would be another big kill. IS-152, though, now in. 37 mil goes down. Big kill there. ISU-152 going after the hill. Ooh, Pack 40 insta-deleted. Krupp, though, should fare a bit better. Oh, it's ground attacking. Just kidding. Stug 3 versus T-34E. T-34E gonna fire first. Yes, and down it goes. Ooh, big loss there. Yeah, that's not the area. That's not the range you want a Stug 3 to be fighting. The other nice thing. Ooh, IS-2 takes a pen. IS-2, the Krupp now falling back after getting its successful penetration against that IS-2. One thing that 122nd also has is a single card of Stug 4s, which I know seems minor, but is actually pretty ridiculously good because these things slap allied armor around. That 10 extra millimeters of armor in this case makes an insane difference. Surprised he's following the Krupp back. If he had kept in this position, he actually could have targeted this ISU-152. SDKFZ 71 holds off that PE3 nice and easily. Might even take it down here. Oh, with the Flakverling's help, yeah, almost feels likely. It's smoking. It should be going down here any moment. That last burst. Oh, wow. I can't believe that got out. That probably should have died. ISU-152 does get a hit on that Pack 40, and Farid falls it back instead of letting it fire even once. Krupp can move out, though, and definitely land some hits on this ISU-152. He's not doing it, though. Pioneer Fear coming in for desperately needed leadership. Still 14-10, though, for Farid, and the tickets continue to go down here for Robert. His defensive position on this little tuft of trees has been pushed out. Stu-42, though, coming in. If it doesn't get picked off by the IS-2, this thing could do some nice damage. He needs 2 Grenadiers to fight 1 Gavardia DP successfully. If he does, they win very easily, but if he doesn't, then they lose pretty easily. ISU-152 is now backed way out of range of that Krupp. IG-33, oh, gets the unload, but not the kill, unfortunately. I guess it can't see this anymore? Maybe it's just out of range? I don't know. Leader actually staying back with the SDKZ-71. Honestly, I would move this up and move the leader into here to give this stuff leadership. Yak-1B coming in again. 200 kilogram bombs is really nice for a 540 kilometer an hour plane. IG-33 takes a lot of damage. I'm not sure from what exactly, honestly. Bombs do get off, hit the Grenadier. Suipawosa, though, in doing lots of damage as well. Katusha, here we go. 2 different locations, and this one's very wide. It's not going to kill anything. It'll hurt some stuff. Oh, the IS-2's going after the IG-33. PE-3 now coming in. Robert has confirmed that he can at least get planes into here. Katusha onto this position again, trying to kill off the Krupp. Farid already on the fallback, so I doubt it'll die. Takampuya, though, does finally go down. Everything falling back, and the Katushas don't damage this at all and do a teeny bit of damage to this Krupp. Really, it's a battle of these support weapons at this point. Now, if the Stug 4 could pop out, the ZIS-2's here. If the Stug 4 could pop out and spot this stuff, that would be pretty insanely big. I don't think it has a line of sight. The Dozer does go down. That's a nice kill. You really do need to kill off these recon units. They supply so much information. It's pretty nuts. Pack 40, though, moving back into position to go after that ISU-152. It should get a shot off before the ISU-152 does. It's in good cover. These things are pretty far back. Oh, a bounce on the side armor? You gotta be kidding me. This one, oh, now it's the rear, and it misses. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There, we get a crew fallback. Will it get its next shot off before it gets out of range? It does. Front armor bounces it again. Stug 4 going after it now has an even lower chance of penning. The Krupp needed to be in position for this moment. I don't think the Pack 40 is going to finish this off. ISUs tend to bounce Pack 40 rounds at far longer ranges. Stug 4 in position, going to rumble with this 2. That's bad. That's bad. You do not want this at all. Oh, actually, he didn't see it. Oh, he got out in time. Wow. Grenadiers getting chewed up by this T-34. We're getting near the end of B phase, both players having out what will be basically their maximum ammunition. Stu 42 on the hill here, really nice. IS-2 went down. Right there it is. Not sure to what. I think maybe the IG-33 just damaged it to death, because remember, it already got hit by the Krupp once. Studebaker goes down. Nice kill there by the Krupp. Stu 42 now throwing down some HE. Yeah, and this is what I thought the last game I watched here that we casted earlier. IG-33 taking that out. Zis-2 doing some damage to Stug 3. Stug 3 trying to get out. I don't think it's going to make it. Nope. Down it goes. Controlling this hill feels really key. And on the first game we watched, we didn't really see it at all. Like, no player seemed terribly concerned about getting this hill. But getting this hill allows you to cover both sides instantaneously. It feels really important. Krupp is getting hit hard. It has its HE shells off, so the OB is wiping it out. This is so bad. He needs to do something about this now. I don't know why Farid's not falling it back. He appears to see it. He moved the Stug 4 back forward. Oh, ouch. Martyr 2 now in. I don't see any more Pack 43s coming in, though, which is weird. I'm quite confident they have 2 cards of these. Again, forgot to look at the deck list again. Apologies for that. We are now coming up to C phase. Oh no, OB-25 with its magical super heat rounds that pen things it has no business penning. It is now getting suppressed a little bit. Out of heat rounds. And it does actually fail to kill the Stug 4, which it should fail to kill. Yak 1B coming in. We still have no actual AA up north. The flak drilling is all he's got, and that's in the center. These infantry are going to continue to get slapped around by this Yak. The other big thing with these Yaks is they reload quite fast. It's not like it takes you long to get them back. And now, Herr, Robert has finally pushed Farid out of this position in the center. Strafniki now in too. Although those are the first Strafniki I've seen. There's these up here and then these, so he held off calling these in quite a while. Ju-87 once again being called in for fighter duty. Really strange. It's going to die now. 37 mil's got way too much time on target. He does get Falkewolf, and I'm pretty sure they're A8s. I'm pretty sure they're the good ones, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm surprised he hasn't... I mean, usually a card of those can be really helpful. Now, you don't always need fighters, but with Falkewolf A8s, they actually can ground attack really well as the Ju-87, honestly. Stu 42, though, finding that 37 mil should be able to kill it off quite easily. Oh, misses. Will it get away? Still not. It is falling back now, which will reduce the damage even further. Farid just making a full push here. May come into range of that Zis-2. Oh, the Stu 42 dropping the ball here. P3 taking out the MG42. Can the flak Verling punish him for it? SDK's at 7-1 in a dumb position here. It's not doing anything. Like, it's literally doing nothing. P3 on the run. Flew right over the flak Verling. Stu 42 completely failed to do what it needed to do there. Katusha missing completely. Everything got moved out of position in the last second. Now it's going after these Stu 42s. Won't do a lot to those. ISU 152 activated. Here comes that last round. Should kill that 37 off. Does finally get that kill. This push a little unnecessary, I think. We have an SK-18 now in. Oh, yeah, no, this is not an SK. This is an LE-18. These are not very good. Fire really slow and are not that accurate. Here's another Pack 43. He does have more. I'm surprised he hasn't called more in. Zis-2, though, does go down. Farid picking up another flag here, making a push down south, feeling some weakness, and there is. We have off-map 203 coming in. There's not much left here to hit, though, with it. Luckily for Farid, moving out in time. I'm moving out. I'm just full of musical licks today. Anyways, Strafniki trying to push in with the support of the T-34E. Once they hit these Suampooses, they're still going to have a lot of issues. A lot of those have died, though, trying to make pushes into inroads into this town. Katusha being counter-batteried. Some nice hits from that 105. Both planes getting their bombs off, though. Here comes the off-map. P3s are very resilient. He really should have, like, manually targeted the Yak 1B, but again, that's asking a lot when you're in these situations. IS-2 finding a Stug 4, misses its first shot. These things are running. They're making it, he should have just backed up at this way. He could have backed that way. You need to check that line of sight quick. 105 trying to force off these Katyushas. This is definitely on Herr Robert for not moving these. Stug 4 goes down, so that's a loss for sure. See, the other Stug 4 is making a run. Unit goes down in the transport though. Nice kill there. Martyr 2, the IS-2 should be concerned about this. It's got APCR. It is coming into APCR range. I believe it is. Ooh, tracks broken on the ISU-152. It is now going nowhere. Wait, apparently he can still turn? Okay, that's bull. But completely misses now. Krupp will get full time on it. ISU goes down. Martyr 2, though, unfortunately decided to add its shot in. That's not what it needs to be doing. It needs to be killing this IS-2, but he's manually targeting the transports with APCR? No, 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 no. No, no. Why, Farid? Why you do this? Does kill one. All right, fine. Hoorah. But it doesn't even kill the unit off because he's using APCR still. There you go. Now he's retargeted to the IS-2. I don't think he's going to get another shot off. Nope. That felt like a bad micro mistake there. Calling another 203 in right here. Really odd to see him do that twice. Stug 4 now in. There's not enough infantry here really to support. He would need like 5 more squads of grenadiers to really make a significant points. But Farid on a 15-9 now. Capturing this flag down south, probing and finding nothing. I feel like that happens a lot in this map. Probing down this southern part, you can probably often find empty space. IS-2 on this hill overlooking everything. We do have another Pack 43 now coming in. Leader out in the open seems a little ballsy. But Farid on a solid double tick now. P3 hitting those Sumposi. I would not be poking these guys out. They do not have good long-range firepower. Kind of surprised at the waste of those units. Grenadier does go down. IG-18 can't spot that dozer there. Stug 4, though, going after the IS-2. This is not great. Transmission damage is nice, but not for it to die. Now this IS-2 is going to be slow as dirt. IG-18's going down here. Farid's push, I think, a little overextendy a little bit. Like, did not need to push this. He could have put an infantry like here on this hill and captured that like right there. Would have been fine. Krupp putting a pen on that T-34. Should finish it off after this. Zoop, down it goes. Katyusha coming down again on the Krupp. Farid not falling back yet though. It doesn't matter because Katyushas are terrible. Now it's falling back. My god, these things are terrible. Like, so bad. So horrible. Jeez. The 6 rockets out of a Nebelwerfer do so much more than that. Sappery Pioneer trading grenades. He does not want this one to throw, though, because then it will be wasted on this, like, nearly dead one. Alright, does get out in time, so the grenade does not throw. Now they're going to trade again here. IC-152 wasting shells against that Kubel MG, using the AP instead of the HE. Who will... nope, falling back first. 16-8 here with this southern collapse. Sapperty pouring in to try to fix this. We are deep into C phase now, so neither play with a lot, but this really favors Farid and his 122nd because his infantry are dirt cheap. At mostly 20 points. Krupp trying to take out this ISU-152. ISU-152 is still reloading from shooting at the stupid Kubel. Krupp is failing miserably, though. Stu-42 finding some infantry to pick on. Oh my goodness, wow, that was a fail if I've ever seen one. Kubel MG goes down now to the ZIS-2. Stu-42 out of range, I believe. Still 59. Grenadiers getting wiped out down south, so we will come back to a 14-10. But Farid in a commanding position now. Only 5 minutes left in the clock, even on a single tick here. And his long-range assets proving to be too much right now for 84th. 2 Martyr 2s here, very dangerous for that IS-2. All the infantry have been broken down, though. The only way Farid can get more in there is if he dries them up and drives them in like that. An annoyingly long process. But with this influx of reinforcements, Air Robert has closed this hole down here. This 2 goes down to the Stu-42. Big loss there. Actually really hurts. Stu-42 now free to pick on whatever he wants. Oof. Interesting, but just an interesting way this game is played out on this map. Both games I've watched now. Can't say I love the map or anything, but it definitely, you definitely have to have a lot of 2K assets to work on this thing. I mean, that was kind of obvious from the get-go, but it's one of those maps, again, where you have these, like, desperate need for CQC in certain situations, and even more desperate need for 2K to get there. Can the SDKFZs do it? And the Flakverlings? Yes, finally, they do take down one of those PE3s. Pioneer versus Sapperty. The Pioneer will die from this grenade. Sapperty will not. Whole pile of Pioneers here. There's not much left infantry-wise. It looks like there's more than there really is. Stug 4 bouncing at 1,000 meters again. Really shocking. Do not think it should be bouncing that often. That's twice we've seen that. This is, if he's purposely moving this forward to, yes, distract the Stug 4, this is awesome. But the infantry are wiped out here by the Pioneers. 16-8 now for Farid. Double PE3 coming in now to hit those Pioneers, but they're going to miss. The Pioneers pushing forward aggressively. Doesn't even apply suppression. Blackburn, this SDKZ has been out of position the whole game. It's driving me nuts. There's a Focke-Wulf. Oh, it's an A6, not an A8. Sorry, this is not nearly as good because it dies much easier. Does still, like, attack ground really well, but not nearly as dangerous as I thought. So that explains it. I would not be dying to call it an A6. Again, bad resilience is bad resilience. So Yak 1B ballsy flying around here, but it does survive. A6 will get out of there. IS-2 took a hit from the Krupp. It's backing up as slow as it, like, possible in this game. Now it's moving like a Churchill at this point, which is not something you want to get related to. Down south, Panzergren still pushing. You also get this these Sturmgrenadier, which we really haven't seen, but it is a 10-man squad of MP44s. It is a chunky one. Basically a step off of the Sturmschützen out of 78 Sturm. A little bit smaller, but this is still a big enough squad to do some hardy damage in the right situation. Another IS-2 here on the hill. Unfortunately, though, I don't think these things are going to do it. He's been pushed out of too many forests, and he's only got 20 seconds left here with this double tick going on. So really nice performance here out of Farid, using what is definitely a lower strength division to outplay what is considered one of the strongest divisions in the game. Always nice to see. I do love the balance of this game at this point. You can really get away with a lot of different divisions. You are not forced to play the strongest ones. And strong really comes down to just having a versatile tool set of units, not that they're like completely OP or anything like that. 30 minutes and 59 seconds here in Ostrowno. We have, wow, very close. Farid on 2,480 kills and Herr Robert on 2,285. So only a 200 kill difference. Farid just taking better place on the hills and stuff, I guess. That leaving that middle hill open really hurt Herr Robert a lot. Yaks survived, did some stuff, not a lot though. T-34, Strafniki did some good things. IS-2 actually paid itself off. Not often that they do that, so that's actually really good. Yeah, Herr Robert losing a lot of AA unnecessarily. That's it. Yeah, the other IS-2 didn't do anything. On the other side here, JU-87 doing a lot, especially killing that Yak-1B. That was great. You don't see that very much. Supawosid, so good. IG-33 doing some nice work, as they often do. The PAC-43 doing a ton of work. My goodness gracious. That's what he needed these things to do. And yeah, that was about it. So very exciting game there. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and have a fantastic day.